Hi guys, so I'm sorry if the lighting is a little bit dark. It is nighttime and typically I use natural daylight to film these sorts of videos, but right now I'm just using the lighting in my room, so you'll probably see like the shadows as I sort of move, but I really wanted to film this plan with me. I'll see if I can't do anything to enhance the lighting once I do the editing process, but I wanted to film this earlier and I got super caught up in everything that needs to be done for our shop's birthday, which when you're watching this, it will have occurred yesterday, but at the time that I'm filming this, it's tomorrow, and I've had just a ton of stuff to do. I'm very overwhelmed and haven't had like a great day. Just like I got a sticker order in that was wrong, which isn't a huge deal, but I've felt really sick for the past, like, honestly, probably 3 months, and today was just one of those days where it was a little bad, so I told myself that I could go ahead and sit down and plan, even though the lighting isn't ideal, because I just kind of feel like I deserve it, because like I said, I just haven't had the best day. So I'm going to be using this kit from VeryJennyCo. I am obsessed with it. I think it is the cutest thing I've really honestly ever seen. I forget exactly what it's called. I think it's something to do with winter. I'll link it in the description box below because I'm pretty sure she still has it for sale, and I thought it would be gorgeous for January. I'm so excited because this is my very first plan with me in this planner, aside from my monthly, which if you haven't seen that yet, go ahead and watch that. It's my most recently uploaded video aside from this one. And then, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into it with this little fun kit, and yeah, we'll see where we go from there. So I think I'm gonna start with the bottom washi, actually, if I can find that. I love this bottom washi. It's super cute with the little trees. I did get this kit in glossy. She has an option for glossy or matte. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and put this towards the bottom and just cover up exactly where the lines are. It's a little bit crooked, but I'm not gonna try to peel it up. I do think in 2017 I am gonna make it a goal to buy some undo, just so that when things aren't perfect with like my sticker placement, it's not a huge deal because I can just pick it up without worrying about ripping the sticker or my page or messing up the ink or anything like that. So I think I'm going to be planning just a little bit differently for this spread because I don't have a ton going on because I'm still on winter break from class, so I can kind of like take advantage of the, you know, break and everything like that. So I think what I want to do, I think I want to put this little Warm Wishes fox up in my sidebar. So I'm gonna just sort of put the rest of these, I'm gonna do them at the bottom. And I don't have a ton of like little things type things to put down in this kit. Actually, it comes with definitely some little things, but like it doesn't come with 7 meals or things like that. So I don't think I'm really going to be using a lot of little things. So I'm just going to make my full boxes my little things section. And if I do feel like I need to put something down there over the full box, then, you know, that's fine. But overall, I'm not going to make these particular boxes a huge priority to fill. And I'm just going to put those down at the bottom of my planner so that I can sort of fill the rest of the spread with the things going on in my day. So currently it is New Year's Eve, and I never ever have plans on New Year's Eve. Even the past couple years when I was in a relationship, our families lived 4 hours away, and so I never did really have plans. I think there was 1 year where I hung out with friends, but most of the time I honestly just sort of spend time by myself. I kind of use it as like a more quiet, like reflective space. Sometimes, some years I'm really into, you know, the resolutions and I even like write out like things to reflect on my year. Other years I'm just sort of more chill, and this is one of those years. I do have a couple of resolutions, but mostly I'm just wanting to relax a bit tonight. Like I said, I've kind of been working on the shop all day. I love that box so much. So yeah, tonight I'm just kind of, I'm gonna go ahead and put these little things, headers down. Tonight I'm just sort of, you know, relaxing. I'm gonna film this video, and then I need to work on all of the new listings, edit photos and things like that, which is gonna take a lot of time. So I thought that I could just do this to relax a little bit. I think I'm getting a cold because I keep sneezing and sniffling, and it's not good. But yeah, as far as New Year's resolutions go, I am setting the goal to read 50 books for the 3rd year in a row. We'll see. I'm gonna just keep setting that goal until I actually accomplish it. And my mom and I are actually kind of having a competition to see who can read more books this year, so that'll be fun. I definitely want to get to the gym and work out more. I think that's probably half of America's, or maybe the world's, resolutions. But for me, it's more of like a mental health thing. The physical health benefits are just like a nice plus. Yeah, I have a couple really personal resolutions, but I think I just want to like try to recycle more and just, I don't know, be a better person, I guess. Okay, so I got that down, and I think that looks gorgeous. I'm gonna go ahead and work on the top row now with my to-do lists. So I'm just gonna place these headers down. So yeah, I just kind of want to get my health under control, like mental and physical health, because neither one of those things have been too good lately. And I'm just really excited to be a more involved YouTuber, a more involved planner, and that's more of like a fact of life than a resolution, because I am going to be living at home this semester. I will not be living at school, so I'm just going to have more time and personal space to do these kinds of videos. And I know that when I do have the time and personal space, I always do them. I never neglect it unless I'm at school, where it's just not as possible. So like I said, it's more of like a fact of life that I'm gonna get to do that, and it's less of like like a big goal of mine. Okay, so I got most of the sort of like functional preliminary like skeleton of my spread out of the way. I sped through that just because sometimes it's hard for me to think of things to talk about, whereas when I'm actually putting things in my today section, I can talk about like my actual plans and less about like just random conversation. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip my planner like this, and we are going to start going through each day and just kind of marking in the things that I need to mark down. So Monday is Etsy payday, so I'm gonna use this little like payday sticker, and I think I'll just stick it there, and I'll write like Etsy next to it. What else is on Monday? I also need to make sure that I post my plan with me, this video, and post on Instagram. And I also think that I want to do laundry on Monday, so I'm just gonna take this, and I think I'm gonna just go ahead and put it in my to-do list. So I know that I need to do laundry. For my plan with me, I need some kind of like video icon or a camera. So let's see what I can come up with from my collection because I'm not really seeing anything from the kit that I want to use. I think I'm going to go ahead and use one of these little computers from the Coffee Monsters Co. because I think they're adorable. And I'm going to stick that here so that I can write to post my plan with me. And lastly, I'm going to take this sheet of Instagram stickers. This is from my shop. And I'm just going to take the gray and sort of put it down here so that I can remember to post this spread actually on Instagram. And that is pretty much it for Monday. Anything else that comes up I'll just put in my to-do list, but those are like my main tasks, main events for Monday. Tuesday, I don't have really anything going on. It is my cousin's birthday though, so I want to mark that. We aren't super close. I don't see her very often, but she is my cousin, so I am just gonna go ahead and mark that. So I just grabbed a birthday label from the back of the planner. Actually, I have the Erin Condren neutral planner, and these little birthday like double-ended flags came with the planner, and I thought that it matched the spread fairly well. It's a little bit of a different light blue, but I thought that it worked. Other than that, on Tuesday, I'm not sure what else I have going on, so I'm just going to leave that blank and I can fill in whatever I end up doing or figure out that I need to do once that comes around. Wednesday, I have a pretty important doctor's appointment, so I think I'm going to pull in a half box. I think I'm going to do the pink because there's not a lot of pink on this side of the spread. And I'm going to stick that there. And then I'm going to see if I can find any kind of like icon or something to mark the doctor. So I found this little stethoscope from a VeryJennyCo kit. And I'm just going to stick that down there and mark that I need to go to the doctor. And then the next thing that I wanted to mark is that Law & Order SVU is returning. So I think I'm actually going to grab one of these little things. Let's do this darker, like black color, and I'm just gonna stick that down there so that I can write that Law & Order SVU is returning. And we're already moving on to Thursday. Thursday, I also need to post a video, so I used a computer for that one. So maybe I want to switch it up and see what I could use. Alright, I have this Scribble Prints Co. leftover sampler. This was actually the July monthly colors, I believe, or June. And it was June monthly colors from 2016. And I'm just going to put this little, like, what are they called? Like the slate movie things. I don't know. And write down there that I need to post my bonus video. Friday, I have another appointment that I need to make sure I don't forget about. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'll use another half box for that. That's kind of like my theme, I guess, with the appointments. I'm gonna use this cute like tree one that matches the bottom washi, and I will put that there. And then I think I'll just go ahead and put an asterisk down just so that I don't forget about the appointment or anything like that. And then Saturday and Sunday, I honestly don't have anything going on that I know of. I am gonna go ahead and place the weekend banner down. That was not words. This weekend banner is just adorable. I love it so much. And I think that's super cute. As always, I just don't have a lot going on, and a lot of this I will fill in as the week progresses. And I feel super bad about that, but it's honestly just because I'm not yet in school. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the date covers. I'm gonna just put down all the days, and I'm gonna speed this up just because, again, it's not all that interesting. Okay, so I got the date covers down, and then I just use these numbers. They're from from the Paper Studio. They're sold at, I got them at Hobby Lobby by all the like journal cards and things like that. They're supposed to be so that you can fill in the dates on like your own calendar. I think there might actually be 12 rows for like each month, but I use them to fill in my date covers and it works beautifully. So now I'm just gonna move on to the sidebar. I don't want to cover up the January because I love just how that looks, but I know that I have a lot that I want to put in my sidebar and it's probably not all gonna fit if I don't. It might not even all fit if I do cover up the January. So let's just, you know, work from there. I'm gonna go ahead and definitely put in this little box guy first because that is one thing I really want to make sure is not left out of the sidebar. So I want to go ahead and put him down and I just lined it up with the top of the page. One new thing that I'm going to be putting in my sidebar is my shop just came out with these new weekly medication trackers, and what's different about these from our other ones is it has 3 rows, and I take medication 3 times a day, so I needed this so that I could like track all 3 times during the day. Sorry, I'm like holding them up here and you can't even see. As opposed to just once during the day or twice. I never found anything that tracked 3 times a day on Etsy. So these were posted in the shop yesterday. And I'm gonna go ahead and take this gray one. There's 2 different options of colors, but I think this one fits this spread the best. And I'm gonna go ahead and stick that in my sidebar. Oops. I'm a little bit crooked there. Just so that I can track each of the times during the day that I take medicine. So that's incredibly helpful for me to be able to track each time. Now I kind of have to make a decision because I do have these 2 like monthly boxes and I also have a heart checklist left as well as a habit tracker. So I think let's look and see what headers we have so I can decide what I need. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do maybe this week and next week, and I'll do this week as a checklist and next week as a weekly box, and then we'll see what we have room for. I know I'm not gonna have room for all 3, but usually I prefer to have at least one checklist that's not day specific because I'm not always that organized to where I know like what's happening on each day. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the blue just to switch up the colors a little bit. And we will have just a little bit extra room. I'm going to use the next week header and stick that in there. Oops. That is not aligned to be inside the little box. It's supposed to go all the way across. I'm always confused on that because some shops do it to where it fits in the little box. Some shops do it where it's supposed to be all the way across. And then I want to go ahead and use this habit tracker. I'm going to track, I take like supplements to help my digestive system, and it's like a mixture that you put in a drink. And so I need to track and make sure that I'm doing that every day. You're supposed to do it 3 times a day, but my goal is just to get it down once a day. And then I think I'm just going to put a little bit of washi down here. Maybe I'll do the blue and just sort of stack. Actually, these snowflakes are super cute. Let's do one of those. That's too big. Let's try this one. That's kind of a really random piece of washi. It's like mostly white with one little snowflake on it, but that's okay. And then I think what I want to do last is I'll go ahead and take the pink, and I'm just going to take this little sheet of washi and cut it so that I can cover up my little flags. there. And that is pretty much it. I'm gonna turn off the camera and fill this out, and I'll show you what it looks like once I'm done. Alright, so I went ahead and filled out everything with my Papermate Inkjoy, and then I think you can see for like the really dark things, I used my Uniball silver gel pen. I'm not a super big fan of how it looks in my normal writing, but with cursive, I think it does look pretty good. So yeah, super simple week. Not the most exciting plan with me ever, but I am super excited about this kit, and this is kind of a good setup to use if you are someone that just doesn't have a ton going on, because I can put like a half box and fill this whole space and say like lazy day, and then you don't have to worry about like filling up all of your little things and today section, because you can just sort of leave the half boxes, or I'm sorry, the full boxes as decorative. So yeah, minimal planning. Like I said, as I get into the school year, it will become a lot more involved, and I'll have a lot more plans to put down and that sort of thing. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Thank you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!